Before we start, I would like to thank you all for 200 subscribers. You have no idea how much this means to me. And I hope you all continue enjoying my content going forward. Now, enjoy this video. Hey friends, today I'm gonna be revisiting Lilo and Stitch. Even when I was a kid, I loved this movie so much. And nowadays, it's still one of my favorite movies of all time.
Hey, how you doing?
I've been better!
This movie is such a masterpiece. I love this film so much that one of my own dogs is named after Stitch. Here he is. Ain't he a cutie? He's a good boy. There are quite a few negatives with this movie, like for example, Jumba's head is really inconsistent for some reason in the third act, and Gantu really does not get enough screen time until near the end of the movie. The remainder of this movie is just pure perfection. Like, the CGI spaceships have aged really well, and I love the watercolor backgrounds. They're so pretty. It is pretty funny, with some occasional lines like this.
Oh good, my dog found the chainsaw.
I love pretty much every character in this movie. They're all charming and endearing. And Gantu is really the only one who doesn't get enough screen time, but to be fair, he does in the climax, and there's also the TV show. One of my favorite parts of this movie definitely has to be the story. The fact that these two completely unrelated stories mesh together perfectly is a stroke of genius. Like this one parallel between Gantu and Mertle in which they both ask, "Does this look infected to you?" And I did really get emotional in the lost scene. It was heartbreaking and emotional, but I love this scene. That is cinema. This is what films nowadays really need to strive for, being heartbreaking and emotional while also being fun and charming. Lilo and Stitch is I love it. I just love this movie. If you for some reason have not checked out this movie yet, then I highly recommend that you would. Pretty much everything about this movie works perfectly. I'd even argue that this movie is tied with the Mario movie in my personal opinion. Lilo and Stitch is excellent. Wow, what a hot take. This movie is just wonderful. It always puts a smile on my face, but it also makes me feel emotional because I care about these characters so much. I've been such a big fan of Stitch for so many years, and it's pretty easy to see why. Go watch this movie if you haven't already, or if you haven't watched it in a long time. I don't think Disney can ever make a movie like this ever again. Oh, really? Why must you do this to me, Disney?
Lilo and running cramp.
Nani.
Yeah. Look,